don't know her, but I'm telling you right now, you have got to think to like. Let me whoop his ass, and then we'll talk about lawsuits.
Thank you.
Let me whoop his ass. We'll talk about the lawsuits after.
This is the fight. Let's be
Shut
honest.
your mouth right now.
You know?
Just stop.
Well, when I say this is the fight, this is the one that has the most interest on it by people because of what Dillon Danis has done.
Well,
Dillon Danis has sold the shit out of this fight. Now, I'm not saying that's because he should want eyeballs on him. I still think Logan Paul lights him the fuck up. But he's the guy that has sold this card. You know, it's not KSI and Tommy Fury. It's Logan Paul and Dillon Danis. Is that wrong?
No, you're right. You are right.
It just disgusts you.
It's so bad, John. It's so bad. Like we're gonna talk about this in a sec, but if I'm Dillon Danis, like I don't know if I could fight someone that maybe because Logan Paul's not the one suing Dillon Danis, but I have no respect for you anymore. Like you know that your girl is.
I don't think Dillon Danis had respect for him anyways.
No, but I think if I
don't think Dillon Danis respects a whole lot of people.
This is very true. I don't know, man. I don't. It's not a fight that I don't even know. Like Logan's bigger than Dillon.
Yes.
Logan's got more experience than Dillon in boxing.
Yes.
Logan
actually has a team that trains him.
It's just I don't know where we're at with this. It just
I know where we're at with this.
Where we at, John? This is
payday.
Yeah. It's just horrible.
Kind of like you with Canelo.
Yeah, I'll take it.
See?
Yeah, I'll take it.
But hold on. Are you surprised if it gets to it that Dillon Danis actually shows up, steps into the ring?
I'm not anymore now that he's got a lawsuit against him. He needs to do something. You know, and the lawsuit's not going to help. I mean, it's not going to help his performance. I don't know.
That whole lot. Okay, are we going to talk about this lawsuit?
Yeah, let's talk about it. So it's not Logan that's suing her or suing her.
No,
suing him. It's not Logan suing Dillon Danis. It's his girlfriend.
Okay,
but you know there was a conversation.
Oh yeah,
and look, it can be. Logan comes out, it's like, oh, it's not. I saw that. Go ahead, Dave. Pull up the Schaub thing. Let's go ahead and talk about this.
Okay,
because the fights suck. So let's talk about the actual drama with it.
Yeah. So Brendan put out this post on his. By the way, I will just say that Brendan had reacted to something else on Twitter, and then Logan replied to that. But Brendan expressed his beef with this on his own show, and then Logan had tweeted in response to something else, but kind of in line with what Brendan said. So just for context, here's what Brendan had to say about this.
First rule of Fight Club is we don't sue each other. Outside of this, let's say they weren't fighting and Dillon was doing this. Okay, now I see defamation. He's going after your girl, your fiance. That makes sense. As soon as you sign the contract to fight, you make him pay with your fist. Not with your lawyers, not with your money, through your fist. That's why you're fighting.
Thank you.
Now, the Logan Paul fans can't stand Dillon for doing this. Now you get to watch the guy that you love punch the other guy in the face. Dim the rules. That's how this goes. Nobody wins when you sue. Nobody. A judge might say this guy wins. You both lose. When parents get divorced, they bring in lawyers. Everybody loses. Mom loses. Dad loses. The kids definitely lose. I don't like that they're going down this road in any facet. All I'm saying is I sympathize with Dillon. If I'm going to sell a fight, I can't go based off his fighting credentials. So what else are we going to do to sell this thing?
It's a good point.
Bullseye. Look, like you said, John, Dillon Danis is the one selling this fight. I didn't even know this fucking card was happening until Dillon started getting on the internet ravaging fucking Logan's fiance. I didn't even care. It wasn't even on my fucking radar, John.
But let me ask you a question. How was he able to, as you say, ravage his fiance?
That shit's public, dog. No, but I guess apparently some of the photos.
Who made it
But
public?
apparently some of the photos were hacked and taken and not supposed to be out there. But that's not. Don't. But yeah. But it's not but it's not something that. Look, if he came across them, how does he supposed to know that those photos weren't meant to be public? I mean, he didn't. Dillon doesn't seem like someone's a fucking hacker, by the way.
Yeah,
so
no,
Dillon's not out there
so.
hacking people's shit. Somehow, someone hacked her shit and got made public. He took it from a public platform. This is all a distraction. This is all bullshit, I think. And you can already tell. And look, I don't. Logan Paul is obviously ran by his girl because she's gonna do what the fuck she wants. And I just look at it like he's allowing her to already take charge. I mean, this is the kind of relationship you want, buddy? Like, you're getting married to this? Like, look, I don't know her, but I'm telling you right now, you have got to think to like, let me whoop his ass, and then we'll talk about lawsuits.
Thank you.
Let me whoop his
Thank you
ass.
very
We'll
much.
talk about the lawsuits after.
Babe, trust me. You got to trust me on this one. I'm gonna make him pay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's where you go.
And if I don't, then we can sue him.
But yeah, exactly. Go ahead. But I mean, it's like it's not like Logan hasn't done things towards Dillon. Now, he did things with Dillon's girlfriend saying, "Oh, my brother banged your girl, and stuff like that." All right, he brought out a cake with Dillon having a fucking camel toe.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Okay, it's you've done your little stuff, and yes, it is towards Dillon to a point other than the girlfriend thing. And yes, I'm not that big on someone attacking family. Now, I guess, and she is family. She's his fiance,
yet.
so
That shit ain't solid till the ring.
exactly. That's my whole point. It's not solid. But
By the way, I've never seen a ring that could plug a hole, by the way. Shit.
excuse me, could you say
I've
that?
never
one more
seen a ring that could plug a hole, buddy.
Yeah, it's like, hey, whoever he wants to marry and everything, that's all great, and that's your business, and I will say nothing about it. But, to everyone out there, hey, we all make choices in life, and we decide what we want to be and who we want to be and what we want people to see of us. And when you put these things out there and then someone uses them against you, don't cry. Yeah. You can't cry. Let your boyfriend or let your fiance go out and punch that person in the face. It's the greatest payback there is. He gets to physically beat him up legally and make money doing it. There's nothing better. I say it all the time. The whole thing with the lawsuits and stuff, it's gone too far.
Yeah, it's way too much.
Where do you guys stand with? You guys have been on a record before, like having an issue with like taking it as personal as this. So where do you guys stand on that side of it? Where the lawsuits.
This is where I stand on. Like, look, when Connor attacked Dustin Poirier's wife, your wife is in me DMs, or when he was attacking Habib's wife and Habib's dad and his family, that's beyond that, because you want to know why? Those people are not public. His girlfriend is out there publicly with multiple boyfriends. The photos are out there. The history is out there,
and that's okay that she's had.
Yeah, that's fine. We all have
whatever
a
she
checkered
does.
past, I mean,
not checkered,
whatever it is. we all have a past, and some of it is something we probably most of us don't want to talk about. But like with her, she's a public figure. You're honestly, you're fair game. In a very look, I didn't like what Chael did with Tito's wife or ex-wife. Was what they made.
No, bullshit.
That was bullshit. I thought it was bullshit. All he did was post pictures of which a lot of them were actually just off the internet that were taken by paparazzi. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that. They're public. Now the ones, I don't know which ones were not made public or ones that were hacked apparently.
Well, there were some photoshopped ones where, it shows like Dillon with her.
Yeah.
It's like, sure.
Okay.
But
I mean, Dillon's been known to pull some ass. Being honest.
Did Logan Paul not bring in the guy that choked Dillon, the bouncer that choked Dillon? He brings him in as his bodyguard. He says, fair play, beautifully done. I loved it.
Yeah.
Great job.
Hey, whatever.
You both had your little things.
But then I see Logan gets a little upset. Go ahead and read this because I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, so
it bums me out. Oh, you want to do it there, Dave?
No, you go ahead.
It bums me out that 3 weeks ago I DM'd you. This is to Brendan Schaub. Nina's lawsuit details because of your ignorance, and your response was, "Oh Jesus, did not know that. Not cool." Then you come on here talking about Fight Club rules like you're the referee. I don't get that, but it's not what he did. The twisted promotion has gone far beyond the fight game, and you know that. Plus, I'm not the one suing him. Here's where we get into, okay. He picked a fight with an innocent woman who is standing up for herself the only way she can, by holding a predator legally accountable for breaking the law. Any person who doesn't understand that is a delusional twat. The lawsuit is her choice, and I fully support her. Now I get to break his face in front of, yes, you do, in front of millions of people and ruin his entire life. Win-win.
I mean, my personal opinion is if you or anyone that's looking to fight Logan Paul or Jake, I'm not going to put Jake in the same category. Is that I'm not looking to schedule a fight with you. I mean, no matter what the money is, because anything I do that may upset you, you're going to run and get a lawyer to sue me. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, this is
well, he's saying, but he's saying it's not him. It's his.
He's backing her, saying he's condoning.
Absolutely,
he's condoning
there you
what
go.
she's doing.
That's
which
the whole
means he
difference.
has no moral compass when it comes to this type of stuff. It's very obvious he doesn't have a moral compass. He became famous for taking pictures of people hanging in Japan. That's why he's got it. That's why he's famous. And so it's very true. He doesn't have a moral compass in this situation. Wait a second. You want me to fight you. So he goes and signs him. And then I want you to promote the fight. His brother got mad when Nate didn't promote the fight and was talking about suing Nate because he wasn't promoting the fight. And in 1 week, Nate promoted the fight more than Jake did the whole damn time with the things that Nate did. In this situation, you've got Dillon Danis promoting this fight all the way up into it. And now it's not good enough. It's almost as if, because they are promoting the fights or not promoting the fights, which is bringing more attention than both of these guys can do, they're upset. It's like they want to be the ones promoting and being the stars, and they don't want the other guys to promote or not promote and get more attention than them. It's weird to me. It really is. You brought this guy on because you thought he could sell the fight, and you thought it was an easy fight for you to win and get paid. Well, guess what? He's promoting the fight, and now you're basically tucking tail and running from your girl because she has a lawsuit on her hand. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
See, I go with it. Look, I'm going to give you a little advice for marriage. Okay. I've only been married for 39 fucking years. Okay. And I'm being honest here. I'm going to give him some fucking advice. I live on the 98-2 rule with my wife. Okay.
Good.
And
rule.
that 98% of the time, my wife gets exactly what she wants, when she wants, how she wants it, whatever. She says, I want to go do this. Okay. I want to go here. Okay. I need this belt. Okay. 98%. And trust me, it's even more than that. But 2% of the time, I'll say, my wife will say, I want to do this. We ain't fucking doing that. No. Okay. And she knows, I'm not bringing it back up. She knows, okay, he said no on that one, and he doesn't say no. And Logan, this is one of those moments like when your fiance there says, I'm going to sue him. No, you're not. I'm going to punch his fucking lights out, and I'm going to fucking do damage to him for you. Okay? Trust me. You got to trust me.